Good morning. My name's Larisa Ortiz. I run the public nonprofit solutions group at Streetsense. I'm also honored to serve on the City Planning Commission here in the City of New York, and I focus on retail strategies in downtown environments. And today I want to talk about spurring the return to office by supporting public programming in our central business districts, or CBDs. And not just in Manhattan, where our bids have robust resources, but really in all of our CBDs. And why start there? Well, the loss of office workers, and we've talked about it here a few times, be it in Times Square, Jamaica, or the Hub, has been devastating. With workers gone, many restaurants and retailers have shut their doors, and employees, often low-wage workers, have suffered too. And the impacts, they do not end there. If work from home sticks, even just 1 to 2 days a week, we're going to see an increase in vacancy, followed by a decline in rent, followed by a decline in property valuation, followed by a decline in tax revenue. In fact, the city expects property tax revenue to fall by $1.6 billion this fiscal year. Fitch Ratings conducted a stress test in March, and they found that a mere 20% decline in office workers results in a 44% decline in average appraised market value. That alone should have everyone in this room quaking in their shoes. So how do we soften the blow? Not just in the financial district or Midtown, where the impact is especially severe, but also in the outer boroughs, where resources are scarce. In fact, bids outside of Manhattan typically collect 1/3 the assessment per linear foot as those in Manhattan, yet they're tasked with similar outcomes. To head off this fiscal crisis, we need to make sure our streets, our sidewalks, and our public spaces are the envy of the world, and ensure that the city's workforce, and here I want to emphasize Gen Z, our Gen Z talent, are excited about returning to jobs in our central business districts. And I see glimmers of hope. This generation is the most hungry for in-person work arrangements. They're more likely to be single. They're really frustrated working from home with roommates everywhere, and they're eager to resume their social and, yes, their dating lives. Sex will save the city. The next mayor can tap into this by spurring the creative activation of public space to dramatically improve the overall work experience and help ensure that an offer of employment from a New York company beats an offer from a competitor in any other city any day of the week. So let's create our own fear of missing out, FOMO. Let's recognize that our public spaces are all part of this amazing employee experience, one that we have to rethink to compete for the best and most diverse talent. City leaders can take inspiration from Vancouver, where they turned alleys into brightly painted spaces with basketball courts and foosball tables. Or Montreal, where musical swing sets have drawn thousands to the once struggling entertainment district. So let's fund and support our bids and cultural and arts organizations, particularly in our outer boroughs, to make these spaces come to life. These districts can and should be testing ground for return to work strategies that create amazing places to work and play and spark the city's economic and cultural rebound in the process. Thank you.